It's Reckin' and Rappin', a podcast with a purpose. And that purpose is to get Flizzo to Georgia. How's that working out for you there? Becoming an influencer?
I've been there.
You've been there? Well, first we go to domestic Georgia, and then international Georgia. And then maybe one day you can finally get to Jordan and see how they spell it.
Spelled with a G.
Still not spelled with a G.
I thought they made shoes there.
See if everybody is wearing Jordans in Jordan. I mean, it would make sense. Still, I'm not Chris Cooper. He is still away on assignment. I am the friendly fairy, Ben Cooper, here with Flizzo and Alex. What's up? How you guys doing?
I think you just outed yourself as a furry.
It was one of the names.
Right.
When I went over all those, I listed a bunch of names like 2 weeks ago.
It's not a name, it's a lifestyle.
And apparently one of the biggest conventions is, well, in Pittsburgh, I think it's the biggest one. Philadelphia has a big one, apparently. Did not attend.
Florida has a big one.
Does it? I don't.
Pittsburgh has a big one?
Pittsburgh, I think it's like the largest furry convention is there. But
at what point does a mascot convention become a furry convention?
They're the same.
Is there such a thing as a mascot convention?
They're
the same?
Because fursonas are not the same as mascots.
I mean, a mascot is just associated with a company. That would be your fursona is your mascot.
But like, unless you don't feel that you are the person in the costume. Because your fursona is an actual representation of you as a person. Like, unless you feel like you are Swoop the Eagle as an actual person, you're just a guy in a costume.
You apparently do not understand how intense mascot people are. That when you are the fanatic,
I don't think they're that intense.
You are the fanatic. We have a format that
not in the real world.
We have a format that we're going to stick to where Chris is going to yell at us because, Chris will yell at us more than he normally will. So I actually have to do a rap.
Can't sleep, clown will eat me.
That's not a rap. I miss the old Benny, straight from the go Benny. Chop up my soul Benny. Set all my goals Benny. I hate the new Benny. Bad mood Benny. Always rude Benny. Spazzing in the news Benny. I miss the sweet Benny. Chop up the beats Benny. I gotta say at the time I like to meet Benny. See, I invented Benny. I wasn't any Bennies. And now look around, there's so many Bennies. I used to love Benny. I even had the pink pole where I thought I was Benny. What if Benny made a song about Benny called I Miss the Old Benny? Man, that would be so Benny. That's all it was, Benny. We still love Benny, and I love you like Benny loves Benny. Reckin' or rapping or...
I'm so confused. Is this like a copy of something, or did you just write the weirdest rap ever?
It is a copy.
Yes.
Okay.
I
guess I don't know the original.
Called I Love Kanye, and it's a rap that Kanye did about loving. It just happens. Benny and Kanye, it's very close, but it doesn't. So, and it also goes along with something I would do too. I enjoy
I'm good with wrecking on that one.
I should have practiced it.
I liked it. I also didn't know the source material, so yeah.
I like the end of the. I love you like Kanye loves Kanye. So I love you like Benny loves Benny. Staying to Chris's format because he's weird. We're going to read his Bible. We're going to go. I forgot. I guess we're supposed to do the Bible. Do we do the Bible first, or what were the general topic? I sent the list.
You do what you do. It's not actually that.
Just let it go, man.
Let it go.
Let it go.
He just prepares better than you do.
That's true.
Let it flow, Ben.
I introduced my daughter to Go, so she's now singing that. All right. So this week we're going to be discussing: is honesty really the best policy? What do you guys think? You can tell me the truth. I can handle it.
It was not me who spit into the wind and landed on your face.
Would you tell somebody that they did that, or like, are you going to let them think it's raining? But they don't know. I think you can spit.
They have to know. They're next to you. They saw you spit.
I mean, I don't know if someone spit into the wind. I'm not like, whoop, boom, watching it come around.
Well, you got to look up and you're like, oh, look at those clouds, man. Those supposed to be rain clouds up there.
Yeah. Like it seems. So you're honest about when you spit into people's faces.
I mean, the only, I guess, what is it? A lie of omission? Is that what they call it?
When you don't say something?
When you don't say anything?
Yeah. When you just don't say any, like when you don't say enough but you say everything you say is still true.
Yes. So you prefer to lie by admission. It's just not.
Yeah, I don't count that
Well,
as lying.
I mean, withholding
it
information.
depends on how much information you're putting forward.
Like-
if you say
Well,
like,
you have to still paint a
yes,
picture.
I just spat. No, I didn't. I did not aim at you. You
That's
didn't say
fine.
you
That's
did
all
it,
factual.
but
That's all factual.
you just say you spat, but not at them.
I think in that
Yeah,
situation, it's
so if someone
best
was to
just
be like,
say,
"Hey,
I
dude, you just
spat."
spit in my face," yeah,
You say I spat.
you would say, "I spat forward."
I'm sorry that because it sounds mean. It sounds like you're being condescending if you're saying I'm sorry I hit you in the face.
Just don't apologize.
I was
I
just
mean,
standing here punching the
can't-
air, and you walked in front of me.
You can't spit in someone's face accidentally or intentionally and just act like it's cool. Like, I mean, you gotta
I guess it depends
apologize.
on your level of trust with that person.
I mean,
Like-
don't be
right.
spreading germs. But okay, what about being honest in a situation where, I mean, you know it might upset someone, but do you lie by admission and pretend to be not upset someone? Do you just tell them a lie and be nice?
Are you talking about like
I mean
if
that.
Just
your spouse cooks a bad meal and you say, "Oh, it's great"?
No,
You could
don't,
say that-
No,
that's-
just be like, "Yo, that wasn't good."
I mean, do you just be
100%. Just be like,
do you
So you're saying honesty is the best policy for that?
"Yeah."
do you just straight up say
100%.
it's,
For most
that
things,
it's-
almost all things.
it's
So just like hurt feelings, just throw it out there.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
yes, this is the worst
No,
food I've ever
because
had in
hurt
my life.
feelings have intention. It's like there's no intention. It's just facts.
Well, no, that's not true at all.
No, because that food is bad. Like the sky is blue. Like I'm not making
Well,
that food bad.
what if you
I'm
just
not
don't
doing
like
anything
the
for it to
food?
be
Some
bad.
people have different tastes. Like,
Then just say you don't like it.
Okay.
Don't say it's
The
bad.
food is bad, like the sky is
yeah,
blue.
that's not the. I don't like that. It's not the same as your food is bad. Like the sky is blue. I'm just stating facts.
But so you. But you're
It's
still
Thursday,
stating
it's
facts. The
Thursday
fact is,
evening, and
I
the
don't
food
like
is bad.
That's harsher than saying you don't like it. You said the food is bad, like the sky's blue.
And then adding, I'm just stating facts. That.
Well, if the food is
Now, if you
bad,
said,
just state that the food
I
is
didn't
bad.
enjoy this. I didn't enjoy this
and the sky is blue
because of XYZ. You're being honest, but you're not saying like this is
Yeah.
the worst. This is
Yeah,
a
but
fact
like,
that it's
okay,
bad.
You can be
So-
honest and not
so you like-
intentionally mean.
no. So if you like something simple, so grilled cheese, and then
Okay.
you make a grilled cheese, and you're like, that grilled cheese was delicious, and then someone else makes you a grilled cheese, and it's the same material, but they made it and it's bad. You're not gonna say this is like, oh, I didn't like that. This is bad. You made this bad.
No.
That
Okay.
would be saying you're bad.
Good example,
bad
right?
cook.
What's bad about that grilled cheese that you don't like it if it's the same materials?
Whatever they did to it. I don't- I
With
mean,
grilled
this scenario
cheese,
could
you
be a
could
billion of things.
you could overcook it. Like it would be your style. Like you would be
right,
saying,
so you say, like-
buttered it. They
No, you can say, hey,
no.
I didn't like this grilled cheese because it was a little too overcooked.
yeah.
There you
But
go.
you start that with this was bad. You burnt it.
You don't have to start it with.
No, you don't start
You
it.
don't start it with the meanest possible. Might as well
But
just
it's not. There's no intention of negative feelings.
Yes,
It's
there is.
just a statement.
Might as well just start saying.
The intention isn't there.
Just-
So, like,
you don't
that's
know
like-
that yet.
So you take a bite, it's terrible, you spit it out, and you throw it in the trash, and you say, that was bad. There you go.
I'm not seeing a problem.
Not
here.
just like that was burnt. I did not enjoy the amount of carbon on there. Just that's bad.
I just.
You're feeding me garbage.
It's all the same.
Garbage food. I guess there's something to be said about being straight up, but
No, that's mean.
Well, no,
though.
yes,
you can,
that's-
you can
It's
package.
not mean.
I'm saying that
Yes, it
that
is.
is crossing the line of yes. I believe there's
You can package bad news in a much better delivery. You don't have to be like overtly
But
mean about it.
why are we changing up the facts? So here we're gonna add a second layer here, which might change it for some people.
Is
in
it
the
another
world.
type of cheese?
If I mean
That's
that
second
just
cup of
makes that more
cheese.
complicated.
Provolone.
But if the person you're talking to has a connection to you, that might change how you present it or how they take it. But like, if the person you're telling straight facts to is nothing to you, what does it matter if it's hurtful?
Because you don't want to hurt people. What?
Yeah,
That's
You're not
baseline.
hurting them. They're interpreting what you're saying to be hurtful. You're not saying this fact to make them upset.
I mean,
You were just
I
giving
think
them
that would
information.
be.
No, there's being flat, and then there's being hurtful.
I think you
Like if you were
It's
like,
not.
you can deliver bad news.
saying it's bad.
Very straightforward.
Just saying something is straight bad is hurtful. Not saying like I didn't like
Like
it.
if you said this is bad, like the sky is blue, that is
Yeah.
hurtful.
That's like
If you said I did not like this grilled
Yeah.
cheese
That's
sandwich,
like saying
But
no.
if you say this was bad and they go, what was bad about it? You can then list the bad things.
yes,
yeah,
but
but
you can also do that. Like I didn't like it because of this.
But those are point A, B,
But
C, and D,
some-
not the header.
What about people
The
that
header is this was bad.
some people it's bad to you. Some people like their grilled cheeseburger.
yeah. So another thing is like future relationship with that person who's baking you a grilled cheese is if you were like, this is bad, like the sky is blue, they're probably not going to want to cook you anything ever again.
Yeah.
It's fine. You just make your own stuff from
Alright.
that point on.
So you have to be aware of
Okay.
repercussions for.
You have to understand how your life exists. Like, I mean,
You seem
they
like you
want to-
burn a lot of bridges in this communication
Yeah.
matter.
Doesn't go back. Never
I
doubles
just
back.
Don't build.
You build the bridge. You build it. You cross it. Burn it. The bridges are one use only.
You're just burning all
Yeah.
sorts of bridges.
Build, get across, burn.
I mean, I have probably burnt a number of bridges in my existence,
Out.
but you know what? I don't look back.
Alex lives, but
I just
Okay.
keep
Alex's
moving forward.
motto of life: BCB, build, cross, burn. That's how he goes for bridges.
All right.
Okay. So now we're going to read the Bible. We're going to read Ephesians 4:25. Therefore, each of you must put off falsehoods and speak truthfully to your neighbor, for we were all members of one body. Speak truthfully to your neighbor. Goes along with Alex's.
I don't really talk to my
I
neighbor.
know. I was going to say that. If you ever talk to your neighbor,
I try to avoid them.
Why?
I don't like small talk. There's no bridge there. I don't need to burn it because it was never built.
That's not
my
nice.
neighbor
You gotta
talks to
be neighborly.
my neighbor talks to other people that are at my house, but not to me. Like because we just got a new couch, and the bulk pickup didn't come the one day, and they were very late the other day. So he asked, "When are they coming to pick it up?" It's like, what difference does it make?
Mind your business, bro. Like,
Yeah, he's yelled at Alex at 1 a.m. or never said anything to
that
me.
neighbor. Okay, no, that's fair.
Yeah,
He was going to talk to me that one time too.
He's probably intimidated by you,
never says
but
anything
also
to
might
me.
think I was you.
I was definitely making way more noise the night before. That's all.
1 in the morning.
He
cutting
didn't
time.
talk to me until the day after. Yeah,
Never said
and
anything.
he did
to
not
me.
like my answer because I agreed with him. I was like, yes, it was 1 a.m. I also did not like to be there.
Didn't want to be cutting tile at 1 a.m. And it happens. It happens.
So anyway, talking to your neighbor, or being honest with your neighbor, you can knock up and be like, "Hey, I'm going to be
Wait, time
working on my bathroom until
1 in the
2 in the morning." Is that?
Is that okay?
Just
I
let you
would not
know.
know
Yeah,
how
so
to
just letting you know, because what do you
feel
say if they say
about
like
that.
if they don't approve of it? Like you're like,
Well, no, you just be honest. Like, I'm
I'm
letting
just
you know,
letting you know.
whether you like it or not. I'm going to be doing this.
Just giving you the heads up. I'm going to break the noise ordinance.
Ordinance, yeah. I mean that's fair. You're just like, yeah, right. Just so you know, not that anything you say is going to prevent this from happening.
Actually, my neighbor's done that. He was like, "Hey, just to let you know, like this is going to be like
But,
certain
like,
loud noises coming."
in
So
this
I'm like, "Okay."
version,
Yeah.
doesn't neighbor
Yeah.
not mean physical neighbor?
I mean,
Are
Oh,
we
yeah,
like
just
literally
other-
yeah,
interpreting?
other people.
But I mean, it just means
But still,
yeah, you can take the neighbor as in someone around you and make it to your literal
I
neighbor.
mean, I guess I'm chill with that. I'd be okay with just screaming out, "I'm about to make a scene," and then just do the thing
I
you're
mean,
gonna do.
Aren't you making a scene by saying I'm going to make a scene?
Yeah, I mean, but you get that's the prep.
Just so everybody's prepared for. And
Yeah, the bigger scene.
I'm just the way I dress makes everybody aware that I'm going to make a scene. Josh makes a bigger scene.
Wearing a lion
Cracking
mask
up.
or tiger mask.
It's a tiger.
I have a pixelated rainbow shirt that I was at
Oh.
Costco, and the person in front of me made a comment about like, oh, if they got out of line, they would know where they stand, and they're like, because your shirt stands out so much. I was like, yeah, I know. I got dressed this morning. Like, this wasn't an accident. Like, I'm aware of what I'm wearing. Like,
Have you ever forgotten what you were wearing? And then people say something about your clothes and then be confused.
Oh yeah, all the time.
all the time.
People say, "Oh,
all the
that's a
time.
nice shirt. Pretty funny." I'm like, "Huh?
Yeah. It's like, what am I
Talking
wearing?
about me?"
Yeah.
I have multiple rings on now that you can't see, but the one I've been wearing for decades, the other one I had on for a month, and the lady that I was checking in at this place went, "Oh, that's a nice ring." So I was like, "Oh yeah, no, I've had this," and she went, "No, I mean the other one," and I was like, "Oh, this one's new." I forgot I had this one.
That one you're talking about is ugly. I don't like that one.
That's fine. I
Ugly
mean, if
as the day
someone
is
was
blue.
truthful about it,
Or the night
Yeah,
is-
so she's
ugly
being
as
honest.
the sky is blue.
Blue. Yes.
But here's the thing: there's no bridge there, so there's no emotion or feeling. You just go cool and move on.
like, ouch. You
That
just
person then
burnt
ceases to
that.
exist.
Burnt that
Yeah, that
bridge.
NPC is no longer in your game anymore.
So you consider everybody you interact with that isn't somebody you know an NPC?
Yeah, they cease to exist as soon as you stop interacting with them.
So there's been studies kind of done about that you can only care for, I believe it's like 100 and, I don't know, maybe 140, somewhere like 110 to 140 people. That, like, remember when they had those cell phones with the circle plan? Like, your closest friends you got free, and then as you kept going out like that.
Well, Google tried to do that too at some point.
But that's how your mind works with people you care about. Once you get to past 100 and something amount, you stop kind of caring, and you just think of them as NPCs, and like their well-being is just there. Like, it's like, you can only care about so many people.
I say it's very easy. Like, because like if you do things like go to a convention that I do yearly, it's like those are the convention people. They exist in that time frame. Outside of that time frame, it's like, I don't
These
know,
are people
whatever happens to them happens.
I get that effect when I go to some place and I drive through like the middle of nowhere and I just see all these people in their houses and stuff, and I'm like, I'm like, what do these people do?
Yeah. It's like, what do you do for?
It just
More
gets a weird, like,
need
are they?
curtains.
Yeah. Do they even live there?
Yeah, like these all like go down the shore, like shore people all the time. What do you? Yeah,
Those people don't exist. I mean, it's fair if they want to think that they're the main character in their own story, fine. And then I'm just some horrible NPC that wrecks theirs. But then I exist in their world. They don't exist in mine.
they hate when Link comes in and steals all their rubies.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like something like that. It's just like
this elf just comes by every year. It smashes on my flower pots and steals rubies. Which actually, the people that live at the shore kind of do view summer shore people as that. They just come in and ruin all their stuff, take all their.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, they strongly.
I mean,
dislike.
I guess the real argument there is like, how much do you value people that you don't know's feelings?
I would have to say more than I should.
Well, how much should I? That's the question.
Far end of the spectrum.
How
of
much
that one.
should you? I mean, I don't know what's the right answer, what's the wrong answer, but like, should you care? Should you not care? Because some people don't care at all.
I mean, I
some
guess
people
the argument
do
comes
care.
down to like whatever's healthy for you.
I do a blanket.
Like if you
nothing
caring.
I do is
I
healthy.
care the same
Yeah, see,
level
that's
to
it.
everybody, pretty much.
You treat everyone.
Yeah, I mean, I can say I do the same thing too. I have a blanket level of caring that I give out to everybody.
Yeah, but yours is just really
yours is lower. You have a very base level. Yeah, yours is just everybody's in the basement.
It's like a piece of paper at best. It's like, here you go. Like that's the
here's-
level we can build up.
Here's something. Do you put your shopping cart back when you're at the supermarket?
Do I like? Does the like?
He doesn't go
the
shopping
royal
by himself.
eye.
There's no royal eye. It's a royal we, and that's actually backwards. Royal we.
So have you ever just left the shopping cart once you put your stuff in the car and you're like, car's loaded up, shopping cart's right there, you just leave it? Have you ever done that?
I mean, I have, but I've also collected other shopping carts as I walk to the store. So I've balanced that out.
So it's like
As you walk to the store?
Well,
As
you're
you're
going
walking
in
from
the
the
store.
car, you grab. Like
ju-
you're gonna
no,
go
I'm
to the
talking
market,
about-
you grab
Just one-
other.
I'm talking about
No.
you shopped
I've done both.
till you dropped.
Yeah, and I've
you
left.
came to your car.
and you
So
just
let's
leave
say
it there
on
like
Monday,
a monster.
you leave your you just monsterly leave your shopping cart. But on Wednesday, the next time you go to the market, you grab all the shopping carts that are left like monsters and bring them back to the store.
So you're going for like a
Balances
karma
I don't think it works
balance.
that way.
Like you could just not be an awful person and put your shopping cart back.
You don't put the shopping cart back.
Someone in your party does. Your
Yeah, and then I
shopping
drive the car to meet them at the cart corral.
It's really not that far.
How far away is
Yeah,
this cart corral that you gotta drive?
You gotta park closer.
I don't. The cart corrals are not located to the front of the store. They're in the middle of the parking lot because the argument's supposed to be if you're closer to the store, you walk to the building.
So I usually
So
do
either
that,
you
but
walk in the
or
middle of
I
the
just
parking lot
park
or
next
to
to
the
the
building.
cart corral because nobody wants to park next to that.
I mean,
They're
that's
afraid
fine.
that people are going to hit their car.
Yeah, or
At
that
BJ's, I do that.
at
but,
Target
like,
it moves a
at
lot.
other
That's the
stores-
problem. Like at Target, it's always kind of shifted and moves. Like, I don't know how that
I've
happens.
straightened a bunch of those out too. I've taken time and just bumped them into place, and
I don't
people
know.
are bad as how it happens.
That is-
I balance out my badness with my goodness.
So you know what's good? To like and subscribe to the podcast and leave a positive review. That's something a good person would do. Unlike Alex, who throws his shopping carts like a monster, parks them on the grass. Don't be like Alex. Don't be a
Subscribe
monster.
to the podcast. On what app do I use? I use Podcast Addict, and that's where I get my weekly subscription for this podcast.
I mean, the places still push Apple Podcast. I guess it might be the best for leaving reviews. Maybe
If you use YouTube Music, you can subscribe to the podcast on that.
leave a comment below. Chris Ferrer likes comments. Yells at me for not doing it. Yells at me for yelling at him. But so, besides shopping carts, what is making you angry, Alex?
I mean, if we really wanted to get into it, those Target shopping carts
awesome.
used to definitely have. Well, they used to have this feature at the one by us, at least, that would lock the wheels if you went to a certain part in the parking lot.
They still have that.
They got rid of that after Black Friday because the parking lot was full, but the line was halfway through the parking lot. So there were so many carts that were just left in the middle of the parking lot because people, like, the wheels all locked up.
Yeah.
And the cars were parked further, and it was like, oh, that was hilarious. All right, but my record this week is rechargeable batteries and their sustainability.
What type?
It has nothing to do with environmental.
My car has one of those.
It just has to do with, but like, so like you either leave it plugged in like all the time, like a switch, like you leave the Nintendo Switch in its dock, but doesn't that drain the battery after time because it's plugged in all the time? So you're like, well, then I don't leave it docked in, but then when it's not docked in, the battery drains.
Well, I think they give it 80-20. So charge it to 80% and don't let it drain past 20% is what they typically tell you.
Yeah, but who does that? That is the most unrealistic thing to do with
For
battery.
everything?
You are a crazy man.
For your phone, do you do that? Do you
Yeah.
do that for your car? Do you do that with your car?
No. Well, you can't do that
But,
with
like-
the car. It's impossible.
Is it? I don't know.
That's risky.
I mean,
But like my cell phone, I leave plugged in all the time,
all the time.
basically.
I plug mine in at night.
Well,
and maybe
I mean-
in the day, sometimes at work. The
Yeah,
switch.
so that's twice. So you have your phone plugged in for 16 of 24 hours.
I'm not keep it
16?
all the time at work.
8 hours work, 8
What do you
hours
think I do when I walk around and go to the bathroom? I'm not leaving my phone at my desk.
Okay, well, either way, knock it down to 12 hours then. Either way, it's not like,
I mean,
and that
also
that hurts the
ooh,
batteries.
You think I sleep for 8 hours a day? Or let's say that's 16 hours a week. Yeah, maybe I'll sleep 16 hours a week.
Actually, my phone's at
sleep
20%
doesn't have
now.
to
I should
happen.
charge it.
Sleep doesn't have to.
I'm actually charging my phone right now. Get 8 hours of sleep in a 24-hour period. It doesn't have to all be in one go.
How many chances do you get to go to sleep? I do not have multiple.
I am an advocate for couch naps.
Couch
I
naps.
do not have multiple
Oh, man,
opportunities
couch naps are
just to
good.
lay down and go to sleep.
Maybe you just don't take advantage of it.
So you're saying batteries aren't sustainable? Is that what your
Yeah.
wreck is?
That's what I'm upset
Yeah.
about.
So,
Is that like
it's
they
the
just don't seem to
sustainability of
live as long as
batteries.
they need to. I'm not no
So-
battery scientist.
I'm
I just don't
confused
like
of what
rechargeable
you're
batteries
making
that
angry.
I can't both leave it plugged in all of the time and let it live forever when it's not plugged in.
Yeah, so you're talking about just you don't like batteries.
Yeah.
I
That's what you're
guess. I
saying.
mean, like,
Like, so are you angry at the limitness of like a rechargeable battery can only be recharged so many times?
but
Even
it
though
doesn't stay as fresh as it was the first time. Every time you recharge it, it dies a little,
I mean, it depends on the
Okay.
device too.
and that's annoying.
Some
No, that's on
devices,
everything. No matter how much they lie to you, they
Yeah, I
lie
mean,
to you otherwise.
it depends on how long it could last for a while to have close to the
but like
100%
a phone,
battery capacity. But yeah, it depletes over time. But
yeah.
Yeah, and I
that's
don't
just
like that.
Like your
life.
phone has more stuff running on it now than it did when you first bought it. It's gonna deplete faster because it's using more
Or you
battery
could buy a
power.
new battery for your phone.
No, you
I've
can't.
done it.
Phones are solid. They're locked.
You
You
can
They're.
take them
can.
apart and replace the battery. I've done it
It's a
a lot of times.
it's
I miss
a
the days in which
risky
I could just
move.
open the back of my phone.
Oh, that's just the scam that the phone companies make now.
I
It's a
used to
risky
have
move.
multiple batteries for my old cell phone. Like after a while, you would just get rid of one and put a new one in.
I just carry battery packs.
Yeah.
Always have to have a
But
recharge.
now they're water resistant, which
I'm
that's why they
I don't
can't
need
have
water. I mean,
replaceable
I'll take a
batteries.
non-waterproof phone into the shower. I don't care.
I still don't want to take my phone into the shower. I don't want to go swimming with my
How
phone.
else do you listen to music?
Not in the shower?
I don't
Put my
like
phone at the top of my shower.
what? Put it on the sink and play the music
What?
there.
No, the acoustics are horrible.
No, put it inside of the sink, right?
Inside
And
of
then
the
the
sink?
bowl
no.
will amplify the music.
I have a little
Guaranteed,
lip at
do
the
it.
top of my shower, and I put my phone screen facing the wall at like a 30-degree angle, and it just like perfectly fills the
Why is the
shower.
screen facing the wall? What's the
Because
point of that?
where the speaker is on the bottom points outward, and it like hits the bottom and then fills the entire shower with music.
You know, they have this new invention. Actually, it came out a long time ago. It's called a Bluetooth speaker. You could use
I
that to
bet you that
just
has a rechargeable battery in it, and I can't
no,
just leave it in the bathroom at all times.
no. It has a plug. You can get ones with plugs,
Exactly, and that's the
Oh.
problem.
or you can get a bathroom fan that is also a Bluetooth speaker.
I have seen that. An
And
exhaust
then
fan that is
it's 2-in-1.
they are interesting.
Oh, 3-in-1. It has a light too.
And sometimes they have like it's color changing and stuff. It's very
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah.
It'll pulse to the music. It'll do all that stuff.
Yeah. All right. Good. What are you going to teach us about today?
So, this week in history, the start and the end of the Mexican War for Independence was started September 16th, 1810, and it went to September 21st, 1821. The formal Independence Day is celebrated September 16th. So, that's this week in history. Mexico's separation from Spain.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask. Say independence from who? Spaniards.
Why is it celebrated in May then?
So Cinco de Mayo is actually a celebration of a battle,
Yeah.
not actually the Mexican independence.
Also a somber day in Mexico. It's not a same as in America.
Yeah, so that I think I went over that before, but a bunch of people that fought in the war, they eventually migrated to the United States, and they celebrated it because their people fought in it, and then it just spread throughout the communities in the Southwest, and then eventually spread throughout the whole country.
I wonder if they actually migrated to the U.S. or if we just or the U.S. migrated to them.
Migrated to them.
You know
They just
what?
happen to be live somewhere after the fact.
I would have to double check
Yeah.
that. We might have just took over California.
Yeah.
And
It just happened.
That was-
This is America now. You know that war you guys fought in? Yeah. Stop for your country.
oh man, I have to look that up. You brought up a
Yeah.
good point.
I mean, that's how a lot of manifest destiny. That's how it works.
I'm
All right,
gonna
Alex, you get to now.
I'm
You
gonna
decide.
pick Kaiju.
Kaiju. So I saw that coming. Okay, so it's going to be for either one of you. It's a list of Kaiju's who fought Godzilla. You have to figure out
Alright.
which one did not fight Godzilla. Gigan, Altor,
I didn't hear that.
Gigan is the first one. Altor is the second one, and Megalon.
I'm gonna say Altor.
I'm going to say Megalon.
It is Altor. What do you think Altor is from?
Let's go with Power Rangers. or
Altor is
Super
a Power
Sentai?
Rangers bad guy.
Okay.
So you guys apparently have really stepped up your game from before. Okay, Blizzo, your turn. So, Leodo, Super Mecha Godzilla, or Titansaurus? Which one did not fight Godzilla or Gojira?
I mean, Titanosaurus sounds like it didn't, but let's go with that one.
No, Titansaurus is a Gojira bad guy. Dodo.
Is it not Super Mecha? Is it just Mecha?
No, there's a Mecha Godzilla as well as a Super Mecha Godzilla. Leodo is an Ultraman bad guy.
All right, I was gonna say, is that Digimon?
All right. So Alex is actually in the lead with 2. So we have to go give it to Lizzo.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay. We decide which one of these goes to which one of you. Okay. So, Lizzo, your turn. Mountain Dew was invented in 1932 in Tennessee. Only 2% of people have green eyes, so you're all very lucky to know me. The peregrine falcon is the fastest animal.
Green eye. Man, I don't know. Mountain Dew, that sounds about right, but Tennessee sounds wrong.
Where are you going with that?
I think it was somewhere else, but not Tennessee.
So Mountain Dew's your answer?
All right.
Okay.
Mountain Dew.
So you're right.
I feel like his percentage might be
You're
what's
right,
wrong.
but wrong.
Oh.
Mountain Dew was invented in Tennessee, but in 1940, not 1932.
Okay. All right.
It
seems off.
This game is.
It's real. These are facts. I mean, I don't know how you're backing into them.
I know, but the game is just like slightly askew. It's like, oh, was he left-handed?
So
He was only because he lost his right hand in war.
We're not talking about Johnny Tremaine here. Okay. Now, Alex, it's tied up. It's for the win. The peregrine falcon has a diving speed of 190 miles an hour, by the way. So it's the fastest animal.
I actually knew that one.
So that's fastest. So it's tied. You can win it here, or I have to get a tiebreaker real fast. I do have one, but not a good one. Minecraft is the best-selling video game of all time. Chilean sea bass is renamed hagfish to make it more attractive to the American market. The first modern Olympics
Do you mean that backwards?
were held in Athens in 1896.
Time out. It's the hagfish that is renamed. So you said that backwards.
No.
And did you say the modern Olympics were held in
1896? That's the first modern Olympics. The ones they do now, they're referred to as the modern Olympics. They do them every 4 years. I think 1896 was the first time they started doing them. It's a Chilean sea bass.
But yeah, you're saying they renamed it to the hagfish to make it more sellable.
It is renamed. Chilean sea bass is renamed hagfish to make it more appealing. But not that it was renamed.
Yeah, but the way you're saying that sounds so backwards.
Okay, the hagfish was renamed as Chilean sea bass to make it more appealing to.
Okay. Yes, that one is true. I feel like the Minecraft one is a trick because you technically don't have to buy Minecraft. Are we saying sold or downloaded? Because those are different.
Best-selling video game.
It's a free-to-play game.
You apparently have an issue with all 3 questions. So all 3.
Problem is, I know nothing about the Olympics.
Yes, as we just established that you did not know what the modern Olympiads.
I feel like it's Minecraft, but I feel like for the win, I should go with the Olympics because that's probably a trick answer.
So are you going with Olympics or Minecraft?
I'm going to go with the Olympics.
The first Olympics, modern Olympics, was held in 1896 in Athens. It is not.
I win.
No, you don't. You tied. Like to find
I win by default.
It is not a hagfish. It is the Patagonian toothfish. Was renamed as Chilean sea bass to be more appealing.
Yeah, but the hagfish was renamed something else too.
No, it's still a hagfish. Hagfish is a real thing. Okay, tiebreaker question is: what does TASER stand for?
Shit from an old book.
What does TASER stand for?
It's like Theodore's self-electric repellent or something like that, or TASTA. Theodore's auto assistant self.
I know what laser stands for.
What does laser stand for?
It's like light amplification or sustained electro radiation or something. Taser. I have no idea what TASER stands for.
Tom Swift.
Electronic.
Nope.
How? What?
Tom switched his electric rifle.
See? I was close enough.
You were close. Well, because he started.
That doesn't. All right.
Okay, what's scuba stand for?
New question. Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
Sounds bull.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew it somewhere in my brain.
All right.
Listen wins this week.
Another one.
All right. Check out my wife's Etsy store. Use Wrecking to save 10% on that. I think it's Mama 3. Follow Alex everywhere. Just
Mama
walk
3
right
boutique.
behind him. Yeah, it's something like that. I don't know. I'm not good at
Mama
things.
of 3 boutique.
Mama 3 boutique on Etsy. Go there. Buy stuff. 10%. Follow Alex. Don't let him know you're following him. See how long you can follow him without him being aware. Follow Flizzo. Help him become an
I welcome
influencer
that
and
challenge.
get to Georgia.
Or Jordan with a
And
G.
Jordan and Georgia. Get free trips.
I might do Jordan a little bit later.
Made in Georgia.
All right.
Sorry, Chris. Fire. Con Dios.
Deuces.
Adios.